Hello again, this is Bob Weir with the Cross Timbers Gazette. Today's guest is Richard Yerxa, who is a 16-year resident of Bartonville, and Mr. Yerxa is currently running for a seat on the Bartonville Town Council. I want to thank you for being here, Mr. Yerxa.
Yes, sir.
And suppose we begin by having you give voters some background information such as education, occupation, community involvement, etc.
Very good. Well, I'm a native of Arlington, Texas. I attended UTA as an engineering student. After that, I became a gemologist and opened my first jewelry store in Dallas, Texas, back in 1975. Thereafter, I opened 4 other jewelry stores, ran a retail business, quite successful, and then I retired in 2005. But being a gemologist, I continued my appraisal business. We built a home in Bartonville on a little over 16 acres in 2000, and we actually there I have an office and conduct my business. We grow fruit trees, mainly peaches and pecans. We have coastal Bermuda grass, which we've been taking care of now for about 16 years. I currently I serve on the Bartonville Community Development Corporation. And also, Jeannie and I both have been members of Cross Timbers Church since 2000. We both are active in the Republican Party, and we do attend a lot of local events.
Okay, what do you think are the most important issues facing Bartonville right now?
Well, one of the biggest problems we've had with in Bartonville is regarding the commercial businesses. We've had our Bartonville Council has actually consistently opposed, and some of the individuals in our town, development of any kind, and you know, that attitude's got to change, especially for the people that have invested interest in large pieces of land and can do little with it. It's kind of like being hostages in their own town without a future for development. It actually it means little to be able to sell your land if you cannot profit, or the buyer that buys the piece of land can't do what they need to do in order to modify his new piece of property. It's kind of like having money in a bank and not being able to go down and withdraw it. So that's probably one of the main issues that we've had. We've had some other smaller issues. Some of those have been resolved, taken care of. We as you probably know, we had a problem with our police department last year. There was a number of people that wanted to get rid of that, and we managed to hang on to our police department, and thank goodness, because we really do need a police department, being that we have a rather large development that's going up and down 407.
And about how many police officers are employed in Bartonville right now?
Well, currently we have a chief and 3 full-time officers. They are taking care of things quite adequately. I'm thinking that probably in the near future we're going to have to enlarge our police department, because currently we've got about 6,500 cars a day moving up and down some of the streets, the major streets like McMakin and 407, and as Phase 2 becomes open and some more businesses move into the Kroger Center, why we're going to have a lot of traffic from surrounding neighborhoods coming down through there, and that definitely needs to be controlled.
So you feel that you'll need a few more police officers?
I firmly believe so. I think that it's going to be a situation we're going to have to put these additional force out there, police cars and policemen, just based on the activities going on. And of course, as you probably know, the police department is expensive, but our tax revenue probably is going to be considerably higher, which will pay for this, and it'll give us the means of paying for additional cars or policemen.
And where is a lot of that tax revenue coming from right now? Well,
the majority of it is coming from the retail businesses now. The residential businesses in Bartonville, about 1/3 of our tax revenue comes from the Saddlebrook area. So, and those are expensive homes. They've got places and things in there that people are going to want protection, and they're going to want the police cars' presence there.
Okay, now there is a rumor that I'd like you to address, and it has to do with someone saying that you are in support of bringing apartment buildings and high density into Bartonville. How do you answer that rumor?
Well, that's really absurd. Gene and I have a little over 16 acres. We enjoy the rural life. We would not favor apartments or high density developments at all in Bartonville. We like the way Bartonville is as far as the open and the streets and the land, being able to have the land that we have right now. So that's not at all true.
And so you're running for place two?
Place two.
On the council, and how many members are on the council?
Well, have 5 members on council right now. 2 of those members are up for election. So place 2 and place 5.
And you have a mayor and 5.
Yes.
I see. And does the mayor get a vote?
The mayor has a vote in the case of a tie.
Of a tie.
Yeah.
I see. All right. So how about the type of campaigning you're going to be doing? Will you be doing door-to-door, literature mail-outs, debates, or a combination of all?
Well, I'll be actually doing a combination of all. We've got a candidate card that we'll be sending out. Jeannie and I we love walking the streets of Bartonville, so we'll be passing out those cards as we meet people. We will be putting out signage on most of the streets, and we're going to just be out involved in meeting, hopefully meeting new voters.
And as I understand, you do not have a campaign website just yet, but you're working on it.
Yes.
And but you have a Facebook page.
Yes. And
I suppose there'll be information on there. All right. So, Mr. Yerxa, is there anything else that you'd like to say about your campaign?
Well, I'm as you probably know, I'm certainly in favor of a well-equipped and responsible police department. I'm looking for the vision year up to 2030. I think it's we need to be making rational decisions. These are paramount to this, to secure our town's future. I'm a firm believer in managed growth to the best interest of more than 1,650 residents. So I'm looking to make some changes there.
So you're thinking not just over the next couple of years, but you're thinking like a decade or more from now.
Absolutely.
For the future of Bartonville.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Mr. Yerxa, for being here for this interview, and I wish you well in the campaign.
Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for watching.